and a boda person can also have access to credit at single-digit rate.
Tonight on Lookuptv, relief for borrowers as Safaricom, KCB and NCBDA reduce Fuliza charges by half.
Mimi sikosi kupiga Jumapili, nauliza mko aje, mnakaaje? Nikasikia hata kuongea okay. Amerewa chakari.
On Friday tuliongea naye, last Friday. Nikamuuliza unaendeleaje? Akaniambia ako mzima.
Lawyer Paul Gisheru's mother is now calling on the government to speed up investigations to reveal the cause of his death. And left to die over alleged impunity, Kakamega residents claim 3 KWS officers were chasing minors before drowning.
Yippee! Kamata plotting at 349K. Oh yes, for only 349,000 Kenyan shillings, you become a plot owner at the Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki. The Great Oasis Gardens, Nanyuki is located along the Nanyuki-Rumuruti Road, only 11 minutes from the Cedar Mall and right opposite Mount Kenya Wildlife Estate. This is the best place to establish the getaway home that you have always dreamt about. For every 349,000 that you deposit or pay as installment towards any of Optiven's plot of land, you get 10K cash back instantly. Jaza basi twende Nanyuki. Bigger is indeed better.
Kenyans will now enjoy 50% off daily maintenance fee on Fuliza loans, courtesy of a partnership by 3 banks in the country, Kenya's largest telco, Safaricom, and M-Pesa. Our reporter Wangari Njoroge gives us details.
Central Bank of Kenya, Kenya Commercial Bank and NCBA Bank have collaborated with Kenya's giant telco Safaricom and M-Pesa to relieve Kenyans of high credit interest from Fuliza. With the rollout of the affordable access to credit, Kenyans are borrowing less than 1,000 shillings for a duration of less than 3 days from Fuliza will enjoy a slashed daily maintenance fee of 50% and an access fee of 1%.
Beginning 1st of October, together with our partners NCBA and KCB, we are further building on our Fuliza partnership to empower more Kenyans with even more affordable access to credit. All customers will enjoy Fuliza free of the daily maintenance fee for transactions below 1,000 and below 3 days. So for the first 3 days, they won't have to pay any daily maintenance fee, which they pay today.
While addressing the media today, Safaricom's chief executive, Peter Ndegwa, stated that the aim of this innovation is to ensure financial inclusion and equity in the hustling nation.
The 3-day free daily maintenance fee period will allow customers who currently use Fuliza to complete more transactions while attracting more customers to the solution since it's more affordable.
In attendance, the President, Dr. William Ruto, supported the plan by the banking sector, saying through its rollout, 4.5 million Kenyans will be out of the CRB blacklist, bring down the cost of credit, and work towards the bigger target of a lower cost of living in the country.
And because you are listening, today you have made a very positive statement on matters Fuliza. First, I am very happy that between 4 and 5 million Kenyans will by beginning of November, they will be out of the blacklisting. That is very important.
Further, he encouraged a saving culture to achieve a 15% raise of the savings contribution to the country's GDP.
Is to work with you in the private sector to develop a product where Shiko, a mama mboga in Ruaka, and a boda person can also have access to credit at single-digit rate. And I am willing to work with you in a public-private arrangement so that we can mitigate some of the risks that come with lending to that category of Kenyans.
The affordable credit plan will be available to Kenyans as from the 1st of next month. Wangari Njoroge, Lookuptv.
The family of the late lawyer, Paul Gisheru, has rejected claims that the lawyer died of food poisoning. The family is awaiting the findings of a post-mortem.
Lawyer Paul Gisheru died in his current home, Nairobi County, late on Monday. A dark cloud storming his matrimonial home in Annex, Eldoret County. His mother still in disbelief of what merely happened. His mother, who seemed to have been carried away by the sad news, says that she knew about the passing of a son from her neighbors.
Kukwanga na maneno mingi na akaniambia ninatoka niende kazini. Hiyo tu ndio ilikuwa neno ya mwisho kuongea na ndugu yangu.
Lots of thoughts crisscrossing their brains now that investigation being carried out to ascertain the death.
Kuomba serikali iweze kufanya uchunguzi wa kina kabisa ili waweze kudhibitisha ni nini kilisababisha kifo chake.
Mimi nataka apereko apasuriwe waone ni nini. Kuona mtu anaanguka tu bure hivyo sio rahisi.
Family lawyer John Hamino rubbed off claims that the certified lawyer died of food poisoning.
I'm reading in social media that he probably ate some food and so on. It doesn't appear to be so.
Kaminoa added that Gisheru had been seen disturbed. Now his son also admitted to the hospital due to the shock of his father's death.
He was not himself. He was in a stressful condition, it appears, at some stage and so on. For that's what I'm able to gather.
The body of the late Paul Gisheru lies in Lee Funeral Home awaiting an autopsy.
So tutaacha serikali ifanye uchunguzi na pia mtu kama shangazi yangu ningependa kama familia wapate justice.
Kariuki Nduati, Lookuptv.
3 officers from the Kenya Wildlife Service died while pursuing sand harvesters in the vast river Esheko, Shinyali constituency in Kakamega County.
Residents. The 3 officers drowned while in pursuit of men who were harvesting sand from River Ishiki before they were overwhelmed and were eventually swept away by raging waters.
Askari walikuwa huko ngambo na wazee wa hapo kwa maji wanatoa hapo hivi mchanga. Sasa kuona hivyo wanaruka wanaingia kwa maji kukuja kufanya nini? Kutoa hawa kushika hawa wazee ukatoroka. Sasa hao kwa maji walikuwa kilia. Mkuje muokoe hawa. Sasa wazee wameokopa kwa sababu wanachapwa.
Vile waliona vijana wenye wanatoa mchanga wako ndani ya maji wakaona wakimbizane. Ndiposa wale maskari wenye walikuwa ngambo ile kwa forest wakaanguka ndani ya maji. Lengo lao kuu walikuwa wanang'ang'ana washike vijana wenye walikuwa wanatoa mchanga kwa maji na mama wa kuni wenye walikuwa wanatafuta kuni ngambo hii.
The residents took a swipe at the area police officers, who they said have been harassing them for a long time now, citing that as one of the reasons as to why the residents did not help them while they sought help while drowning, urging the government to let them harvest sand from the river.
So sisi tunaomba serikali itusaidie sababu hii mchanga ndio sisi tunakulia, si hadi masola. Hatuna job. Sasa jamaa wanakuja wanatukazia, wakitushika wanadai ngiri 10. Hiyo ngiri 10 wewe mzee umetoa trailer moja, unauza trailer moja shilingi 1500. Ngiri 10 umetoa wapi? Tunaomba cover ituokolea majamaa wapaki tu mahali wanangoja wanyama huko Buyangu. Wamama wako hapa wanatafuta kuni na mkono. Unapata wamama wanashikwa, mtu anadai kuni ya mkono. Mtu anauliza 1500. Utatoa wapi 1500 na ni kuni?
Wamama wanaendanga kuni hapa bila panga. Wanafikanga huko wanashika wamama na anza kumarepu.
2 of the 3 bodies have been retrieved from the river and have been transferred to the morgue at Kakamega Referral Hospital as efforts to trace the 3rd body are ongoing. However, The question remains, how did all the officers drown concurrently? Was it by accident or deliberate murder? Ian Keitani, Lookuptv.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has denied making a statement giving directives to farmers to farm in the forest. Gachagua was speaking at the official launch of the Nairobi International Trade and Agricultural Fair. He blamed the media for causing confusion.
During his speech at Jamhuri Grounds in Nairobi County, after he officially opened Nairobi International Trade and Agricultural Show,
it is now my pleasure to declare the 2022 ASK Nairobi International Trade Fair officially open.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua distanced himself from his previous directive to farmers to farm in the forest.
When I was in Baringo, I did announce to the people of Kenya that we have a serious program on afforestation. There is a lot of land within the forest reserve that has been earmarked for tree planting, and we are going to mobilize farmers in this old spirit to assist us to plant new trees in those areas that have no trees and take care of them as they farm until the trees are of age.
Gachagua accused journalists of misinterpreting his words, stating that he only asked the farmers to wait till the trees are matured before they can cultivate in the forest.
Because the gentlemen of the press are here, you have had a habit over the campaign period to always twist what we say in public to suit your own needs for whatever purpose. We want to tell the press the campaign is over. Report us objectively.
Gachagua, who was flogged by the Kenya Kwanza leaders, stated that the government will highly invest in food production.
That our new administration has focused on agriculture and trade as the most effective tools to turn around the economy and restore the dignity of our people and create wealth and make farmers to have dignity in what they do for a living.
But when you're making those interventions to the drought-stricken counties because of the issue of famine, I would humbly ask that you remember Nairobi County, because we are at the end of the food chain. Your Excellency, when there is no food across the country, there is no food in Nairobi. And urban poverty bites harder sometimes than rural poverty.
The second in command, however, warned the responsible leaders in the agricultural sector
that all the ambassadors and high commissioners who will be appointed will sign an MOU with us for 2 years on what we expect them to do in terms of enlarging markets and creating new markets. Those who are unable to deliver will be recalled back home to come and start farming with the other farmers here.
The Nairobi International Trade and Agricultural Show will go on until Saturday this week. Shadrack Kareria, Lookuptv.
It appears for the first time in a period of over 50 years, Nakuru County will have a representative in the national government's cabinet. The appointment of Zachariah Mwangi Njeru by President William Ruto has sent the entire county into celebrations. Our reporter Henry Tende now looks at how cabinet appointments were received in different counties.
Minister for Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Zachariah Mwangi Njeru.
When President William Ruto named Zachariah Mwangi Njeru as his nominee for the position of Cabinet Secretary in the Ministry of Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Nakuru County was immediately sent into celebrations. The county had just received the first cabinet slot since the year 1966. Mwangi Njeru, appointed by the head of state, promising to bring about meaningful reforms in the lands ministry.
Mimi kama waziri wa ardhi, najua jukumu hilo ambalo niliweza kupewa silo jukumu rahisi, lakini najua tukiwa na Mungu na nyinyi watu wa Nakuru county na pia serikali kuu, tutaweza kufanya mambo yote kuona kwamba wizara hiyo imeweza kuendelezwa jinsi ipasavyo.
In Narok County, presidents could not hold back their joy. Their daughter Rosalinda Soipan Tuya had been confirmed as the nominee for the cabinet secretary in the Ministry of Environment and Forests.
Mama, tunakujua sana, umetufanyia kazi county. We are proud of you. Na tunajua kabisa hiyo kitu umepewa utaweza kulinda mazingira yetu na Mungu atakuwezesha.
Tumekuwa na yeye, tumetoana na yeye mbali, amesaidia wamama, ameinua, na hakika president wetu, kama kuna kitu umefanya katika Narok ni kupea msichana yetu CS.
Amekuwa role model kwa wamama wengi. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru na tunapongeza Soipan sana, na tunaombea Kenya kwa jumla, kwa sababu Kenya iko kwa mikono ya watu ambao wanajua Mungu.
Alituahidi ya kwamba ataleta regional balance, na tunaona pia amekumbuka jamii ya Maa.
Fast forward to Kilifi County. Presidents flooded the streets with songs and dance. Aisha Jumwa Katana, a flamboyant politician from the coast, had received the nod as cabinet secretary in the Ministry of Public Service, Gender and Affirmative Action.
Aisha amesimama sana na William Samoei Ruto, amepigania sana na ana deserve hiyo seat.
Wewe ndio rais wa kwanza katika historia kutambua pwani.
Safari ya UDA hapa Kilifi ilianzishwa na Aisha. Wale wote waliokuja walikuja nyuma, lakini Aisha ndo walikuwa wa kwanza, nasi tunasema ni asante Ruto kwa kumkumbuka Aisha Jumwa.
Upande ule wa transport ya marine na upande ule wa fisheries, tuna hakika vijana wetu sasa watapata ajira za kudumu.
Far from celebrations, scenes were different from Nandi County as residents expressed their dissatisfaction with the cabinet list, insisting one of their own should have been appointed.
Upande wangu mimi sijaridhika kwa mateuzi hayo, kwa sababu cabinet secretary ambao wamechaguliwa kama hapa Nandi hatujapata hata mmoja ambaye angeweza tusaidia.
Kwa ujakuzi wa MCS enye president wetu Dr. William Samoei Ruto yamechagua, tumependelea. Lakini kwa maoni yangu sisi watu wa Nandi hatujapata ministry yeyote. Ningeomba president hata sisi atuangalie.
Kulingana vile ameteua hao makabinet, hatujafanya kazi nao vizuri.
Kwa hiyo cabinet yenye Ruto our president ametoa, hakuna shida ni penye hatujaona vijana wakikuwa represented in that cabinet.
Similar scenario playing out in Kakamega County.
Kakamega County hapo kidogo ametuacha, ametusahau. Si wengi, vijana wengi wa Kakamega tulikuwa tunategemea au tulikuwa tumetarajia Cleophas Malala atajwe kwa hiyo cabinet.
Kakamega County tumesahaulika katika hiyo baraza la mawaziri. Angalau angetupea hata kamoja. Kama kuna kamoja kamepaki huko, atukumbuke Kakamega County.
Wangeweka hata watu wa Azimio tupate mkate ndani ya serikali ya Kenya kwanza. Mungu atusaidie, zile nafasi zimebakia. Rais Ruto, utusaidie hata upeko mtu wa Azimio kiti.
Henry Tende, Lookuptv.
On that note, we take a break and come back with more news shortly.
Your family, your future, secured and full of hope, embedded by nature's beauty, surrounded by abundance. The breeze, a kiss of the sea, spacious, free. You deserve to fly and come home.
Vera Beauty and Fashion College is focused on being the leading technical and vocational training institute in the region. Our team possesses in-depth knowledge and extensive experience in the industry, offering thorough training in cosmetology, hairdressing, interior design, creative arts, training of trainers, nail technology, and fashion design. With branches in Nairobi, Thika, Meru, Eldoret, and now in Mombasa, our courses ensure that learners are completely equipped with knowledge, competency, and employability skills. Enroll today to be a part of a center of excellence.
Today, along the Nakuru-Eldoret Highway in Salgar, a lorry transporting carbon dioxide gas caught on fire. Witnesses said the fire started from one of the lorry's tires and spread quickly, causing fear that the tanker might explode.
Tulikuwa naunda gari yetu hapa kidogo, tukaona trailer imekuja inawaka mguu moja moto. Sasa ikaja ikapaki nyuma ya gari yetu. Sasa zile sisi tunajaribu kusaidia kuzima ile moto, ikatushinda. Tunajaribu kutumia fire extinguisher yake moja, lakini ikawa imeisha. Sasa ndio tulijaribu kukata trailer iwachane na kichwa, tuokoe kichwa, ndio sasa tuache hii iungue.
Wasiwasi ulikuwa mwingi. Kwa majina naitwa Shadrack Njuguna, mechanic wa hii breakdown ambayo iko hapa. Wakati ilikuwa imewaka moto, watu wengi, kila mtu alikuwa na wasiwasi, driver, hawa watu walikuwa nao. So hata wakati tulikuwa tunajaribu kuzima, ndio tukuja tujue ni kitu ambayo hizi kulipuka kwa madhara makubwa, tulikuwa tumetatizika sana.
Nifika hiyo gari ilikuwa imeshuka kutoka huko juu, ilikuwa ishaanza kuwaka moto. Sasa ni kujaribu kusaidia dereva kuzima moto, ikazidikana. Ikabidi tukate kichwa, tutoe hiyo. Sasa trailer ibaki ikiwa yenyewe. Ndio hakuna haja ya hasara mara ngapi. Tukatoa kichwa ikaenda huko mbele. Hata si bado tulikuwa tunahofia juu hasa gari yetu iko hapa mbele, bado tunaendelea kuunda. Ingekuwa hasara mara ngapi? 2.
Two businessmen have been arraigned in court on charges of defrauding a Philippine national of 4.8 billion shillings. The two, Kevin Otieno and Charles Jr., appeared before Senior Principal Magistrate Bernard Ochoi, where they denied the charges. They were ordered to deposit a bond of 50 million shillings each and a surety of the same amount. The case will be heard 12th of October.
Flight through the streets of Central Park in New York.
In the day's sport, President Ruto nominated former Budalangi Member of Parliament as the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, Sports and Arts.